Hello everyone, I'm Captain Namo and today I'm going to analyze 1976 movie Carrie. This is one of the better horror shamans due to the amazing special effects. The movie is an adaptation of Stephen King's 1974 novel of the same name. I will start with the plot of the film first. The 16 years old Carrie White, who lives with her fanatically religious mother, Margaret, is unpopular at school and is often bullied by her peers. When Carrie experiences her first period in the school shower, she panics because she was never told about the process. Carrie's classmates humiliate throwing a tampon at her while chaining plug it up. Until the gym teacher, Miss Collins, intervened. After talking to Miss Collins and the principal, Carrie was fired from the school that day. Upon arriving home, Margaret tells Carrie that her menstruation was caused by sin, and she looks Carrie in a prayer closed, similar to an altar to pray for forgiveness. At school, Collins replaced Carrie's tortures, punishing them with until detention during classes in burdens. She will threaten that those who skip the sentence will be suspended for 3 days and banned for the upcoming prom night. However, Carrie's longtime bully, the rich and popular Christian Chris Harrington, is coming out. Planning revenge against Carrie, Chris and her boyfriend Billy Nolan break into a local farm and kill the pigs to get their blood leaking into a bucket they place above the main school stage in the high school. Norma, Chris' best friend and prominent figure in the school board regime, plans to rig the election for the prom queen in Carrie's favor to take the stage. Meanwhile, Susnell, a deeply remorseful college, is looking for her handsome and popular boyfriend Tommy Ross to invite Carrie to prom. Carrie in Italy thinks the proposal is joke, but she insists it is true, and she reluctantly accepts it after Miss Collins comforts her. Returning home, he begins to discover that he has telekinesis as she shakes off his shines. Despite Margaret's protests, Carrie wears a flattering dress and hairstyle for prom. Margaret sees Carrie's telekinetic power and dances her as a witch after Carrie lives with Tommy. During the prom, Chris and Billy hide under the stage while the other conspirations change the ballots to ensure that Carrie wins the title of prom queen. As Carrie stands on stage with Tommy finally beginning to feel accepted by her peers, Chris and Billy pull the rope attached up to bucket of pig's blood and tear her out, and they immediately sneak out of the school. And at an empty bucket hits Tommy in the head, knocking him unconscious. The gutter-haired remain shocked and dumbfounded by the hoax. Carrie hallucinations that everyone is mocking her, and with a sudden out telekinetically closes the exit from the gym and sets her on fire, killing most of these present. She survives because Miss Collins kicked her out from the prom, but watches the students and teachers die. As Carrie goes home, Chris and Billy try to run her over with Billy's car, but Carrie sends their presence and causes their car to overturn and explode, killing them. After Carrie cleans up at home, Margaret discovers that Carrie was convinced when her husband was drunk in an act in which Margaret shamefully admits she enjoyed it. Margaret comforts Carrie, then stabs her in the back with a kitchen knife and begins to chase her throughout the house. Carrie takes a few sharp weapons and sends them to fly towards Margaret. Crucifying her, Carrie then destroys the house and consequently collapses. A little later, Sue, the only survivor at the prom, struggling with the trauma she went thought, has a nightmare in which she lies flowers on the charred remains of the Carrie's home, with black paint marked for sale, with the sentence Carrie White is burning in hell. Suddenly, Carrie's blood hand reaches under the rubble and grabs Sue's forearm. Sue wakes up screaming and her mother comforts her. This is the plot of the film in short. With a budget of $1,080,000, the film exacted many explanations. Earnings to date are found 33 and 8,000 million dollars. The character of Carrie, played by Sissy Spacek, physically different in the film than in the book. In the book, Carrie is described as a fuller girl, while in the film, Carrie is completely skinny. Large parts of the book are left out, like going back to the future, that is when Susnell, as an adult woman, describes what was going on at the time the action in the film takes place. The part was probably dropped because it would prolong the film too much and not be interesting. Also, if you were to watch this film and the 2012-13 film Carrie, it can be seen that this film nudity is obvious shown, and in the film 2013 film such scenes were tried to be censored somehow. I will now analyzing the characters. The first character is Carrie. Carrie herself is not a bad girl, but her psyche is getting worse because she has to suffer bullying from her colleagues every day. A good example of this is the scene when she got her first period while taking a shower. Instead of comforting her or helping her in any way, all her colleagues threw tampons at her and mocked her. In addition to her friends, she's being bullied by her mother, who is a religious fanatic. When we look at it, we can see that Carrie cannot live normally at home or be at school normally without being bullied. When he gains his telekinetic power, Carrie surely gains a desire for revenge. But when Tommy invites her to go to the prom, we can see for the first time that she is somehow happy. Just when the movie it reaches a climax, that is when Clarice and Bill pour pig's blood on Carrie, she then probably mentally bursts and begins to destroy everything with the help of her telekinetics power. Here we can see that she can use powers only when she is fair or when she's angry. When all the blood comes out of the hole where the prom was, then she looks like some kind of psychopathic monster. Since she probably not mentally aware of what's Carrie doing, she's just killing Chris. That is, with the help of telekinesis, the car in which Chris and Billy are explodes along with them. At home, she slowly comes to her sense, but since her mother did not let her go to the prom, he tries to kill her with knife. Then Carrie is in fear, so with the help of telekinesis, she sends knives, and so her mother dies, and it's stabbed. But Ellen thought she was absurd by her mother. Carrie still loves her, and you can see the good side of her that has feelings. Her dad is tragic when she destroys the house and she dies in because she didn't come out. After her is her mother Margaret. Like I said, she is a religious fanatic. From the book and the film, we see that she does not have a shred of love for Carrie, but considers it a sin. An example of this is when Carrie got her first period. Margaret told her it was a sign and locked her in a small room without no food or drink to pray. Even at the very end, Margaret is so angry at Carrie that she is ready to kill her, but Carrie kills her in self-defense. The next character is Susnell. She is a Carrie college. At first she mocks her, but later she is sorry and tells her boyfriend Tommy to take her as an escort to the prom. Since Tommy was very bad at the battle table about taking her, Sue pursued him anyway. Eventually she goes to the prom and is the only one, and she's the only one to survive it because Harry is doing a massacre there. Eventually she goes to Carrie's grave, and then follows a picture when we see Carrie's hand grabbing her like it was a dream to kill. After Sue, there is Chris. She's the richest and bullies Carrie the most. Together with her boyfriend Billy, she makes the plan to shed pig's blood on her on the date of the prom, but that will turn out to be a bad idea. She and Billy died in car explosion. Tommy's boyfriend Tommy's boyfriend from Sue takes Carrie to prom, but a bucket falls on his head and he kills him. There are still a lot of characters, but these are somehow the most important to me. The film was nominated in 2 Academy Awards categories and was included in the 100 Best Thrillers films of all time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and share video. Goodbye.